Hey everyone, this is Steve from PublishPress, and in this video I'm talking about the PublishPress Future plugin, which allows you to schedule changes to your content. And in particular, I'm talking about a new feature we've just added. This is Insight Notifications. Our plugin will automatically make changes to your content in the background when you're busy doing something else. The upside is you don't have to worry about it. We'll just work the magic in the background and make the changes you want. But it's also helpful to get updated when those changes happen. And so this Insight notification system provides an admin area, a toolbar where you can see and customize the notifications when something happens. In this example, you can see two notifications for post updates. We can see what happened and we can see the name of the post as well. All of this information is customizable inside PublishPress Future, and I'll show you how that's done. If you go to PublishPress Future and Action Workflows, I'm going to create a new workflow, and I am using the Pro version of PublishPress Future here. It's the Pro version which has the Insight notification system. So I'm going to start with a trigger. For example, when a post is published, I want an Insight notification every time a new post is published on my site. So I can choose the trigger for this workflow, which is post is published. And over here on the right side, I can decide what post types are included. At the moment, we have this set up for posts, but you could add pages, WooCommerce products, events, whatever other kind of custom post type you wanted. And now the next step will be to add an Insight notification. Over here in the right sidebar, you can decide who is going to get this notification inside your site. You can choose particular user roles, or you could add email addresses to refer to people who have accounts on your site, or you could add usernames. There we go. It was just auto-completing my name, my username there. There's a variety of possible recipients here. You could enter user roles, user names, user IDs, emails. Any of those options will work here. You can customize the subject in this box here. For example, you could change the subject to there is a new post published on the site. And down below this in the message, you can control the main body of the message. For example, you might want to add a shortcode with the title of the post that was added. You could say the post is called, and then you can click on this icon here to provide the shortcodes for you. So up here, we have the main message area, and you can find some shortcodes down at the bottom. I'm going to choose the shortcodes for this post, and I'm going to choose the title. So that's the shortcode. The post is called, then the shortcode is going to be filled in automatically, and I could add the author as well. And it was written by the user called, and I can choose the author here. And this is going to be the shortcode for their display name. So that's going to be the message. Let's see how this works. I'm going to give the workflow a name. Insight notification for new posts. I'll go to the post screen. I'll add a new post. This is my new post. I will publish this, and then let me look up here in the notification area. Here we go. This is the post that was just published, and the notification says there's a new post published on the site, and the message says the post is called. It accurately has the name of the post, and it was written by the user, and there's my name. You can mark these as read if you're done with the notification. And this was a fairly simple example. The real benefits of this inside notification system come when things are not happening immediately. Maybe it's going to happen in a month's time or 6 months' time. You've set up an automated workflow and you've perhaps even forgotten about it. You'll get an inside notification to remind you. Let me show you a quick example of how that works. So I'm going to go to my workflow again. We have a post is published step here. I'm going to add another step. This is going to be a scheduled delay. And this is going to be a delay of about 6 months, let's say. So I'm going to set it relative to a specific date and relative to when the trigger was activated. And I'm going to set this to be 180 days later. And for the notification, I'm going to say something a little different. I'm going to say there's a post that needs checking. It is 6 months old. And for the message, the post that needs updating is called shortcode. Let me blow it up a little larger so you can see it more clearly. The post that needs updating is called, and this is the shortcode for the title, and it was written by the user called, and that's the shortcode for the author's name. So what we're doing is something a little different. We've changed the message. We're saying the post is 6 months old and it needs someone to check to make sure it's still valid. And there's going to be a notification sent, and it can be sent to multiple people here. So this is perhaps a substantially more useful example of what this inside notification does than the first very simple example I showed you of when a post is just published. Fortunately, using PublishPress Future, we don't have to wait 6 months in order to see how this works. I'm going to add a new post. This is a second new post, and the body will say, update me in 6 months, please. I'm going to publish that. And inside Future, there is a feature called Scheduled Actions. And this is going to show you all of the content changes that are scheduled. This is a workflow process that is scheduled for the new post I've just written, and it's scheduled for just about 180 days time. I can skip the 180 days. I can run it right now. I'm going to run this workflow, and up here in the notification area, I have exactly what I need. There's a new post that needs checking. It is 6 months old. The post that needs updating is called. There's the title. It was written by the user. There's the author's name. And so there's a whole wide variety of things you can do with this inside notification. It can set up reminders that run 1 month, 6 months, a year afterwards. You can get these notifications other ways through PublishPress Future, including by email, but I think you agree that this is a pretty good option as well. These will never disappear until you click on Mark as read. You can set PublishPress Future to run automatic workflows on your site, and it will send you a notification every time it runs. This is just one of the many, many cool things you can do with PublishPress Future. We've been using the Pro version in this video, but there's a free version available on WordPress.org with a ton of other useful features. You can go over to WordPress.org and download it for free today. I think you'll find it is the most powerful way in WordPress to schedule changes to your WordPress content.